Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about sitting with yourself and how, dude, if you fucking run into me, I'm gonna slap your booty cheeks. And how sitting with yourself is the ultimate source of power in today's society. Because no one can do it. No one can sit with themselves for more than 2 minutes. And the source of all of our freedom, the source of all of our inspiration, the source of our lack of need for validation is in our ability to come to terms with ourselves, to face ourselves in all our darkness and in all our glory, and to be our best friend. To be our best friend in moments of silence. Because when you can't do that, when you seriously have not faced yourself yet, silence will kill you. And when silence will kill you, you will do anything in your power to gain validation from the external world, to gain validation from others, to escape the void you feel inside. You'll do things out of desperation, and you will do things that aren't genuine to yourself. But when you can seriously sit with yourself and be your best friend, even when the world feels crushing and your internal atmosphere is just blank and depressing, when you can do that, you will have no fear of loss of other people. You will love more fully, because your love is not out of need. Your love is because you can just choose to love another person. And you don't need anything from them because you filled that void inside of yourself. Yeah, it's not even that you filled the void inside of yourself. It is that you have come to terms with that void inside of yourself. And in my opinion, that is the hardest thing a human can do, is to face themselves. Is to seriously face themselves. And when all the masks that you've been putting on fall away in solitude, it's not comfortable. It is not comfortable at all. When you see the weird games you've been playing that like society has put on you, but you are still playing, when you see that, it almost just puts you into a rage. Because you see through the crap in the moments where like you really sit with yourself, and when you not even like intellectually question everything. It's not like a 10-point blueprint of like a strategy you got to employ. It's just literally like sitting with yourself and not distracting yourself. That's actually all you have to do. But we chronically distract ourselves these days. Like, we chronically do it. The second you get a moment of silence, you pull out your phone and you go on TikTok, or you go on Instagram, you go on YouTube. Anything that will give you that sense of like relief. Relief is the word. Give you that sense of relief. But all that does is just perpetuate your inability to face yourself. And when you face yourself fully, and it takes a long time, it's not going to happen overnight. Like, give yourself time each day to really sit with yourself. When you do that for a long enough time, you slowly start to transform. And it's a transformation where you haven't added anything, but rather you've taken away the crap. You've taken away the false masks you've been wearing. And when you can do that, you're fully genuine. And when you're fully genuine, you live from such a pure place. Like, your motivations are righteous, your motivations are pure. And the amount of effort you'll put into life is so much higher because you actually care. You're not doing something you don't care about. I don't know, it's like the foundation of a life is built not on like stability and certainty, but a foundation for a strong life is one that is built on your ability to sit with uncertainty. It's kind of weird. It's like the more your ability to handle uncertainty makes your life more powerful. It really comes down to, like, can you sit with yourself? Because if you can sit with yourself, you need nothing. You need nothing. You are your best friend. And when you need nothing from the outside world, when you need nothing, you can do anything and you don't care. Seriously. Like, you can do anything. In any battle, the man who is less emotionally invested will prosper. And how do you become less emotionally invested in what you're doing? There's a lot of people say like, oh yeah, like detach yourself, like don't worry about the outcome. All these things are like nice tools, but I think the ultimate thing you can do to emotionally detach from the world is to fully be able to be with yourself. Fully. Because then you're naturally detached. Because then really in like a fundamental level, if it doesn't pan out the way you want it to pan out, it really doesn't matter. Because you are always by your side. You are always by your side. That's the key. Dude, what the fuck? Is there people like making a music video right here? Dude, oh my god, I just saw the cringiest shit. Sorry. Don't judge, Sean. Don't judge. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for when you're feeling real depressed, real anxious. Just know that it is not a fault of yours, and that actually, like, the opportunity is in your ability to sit with that. That's the opportunity. When you can take all negatives in quotation marks, when you take all negatives as an opportunity is when you'll also become very powerful. Because people try to run away from so-called negatives. You're lying to yourself, because negatives are part of life. If you deny their existence, you deny yourself. So, really, it's just there's never anything to be hard on yourself for. Like, if you have a depressed day, like if you have a day where you just, God, you can't, because nothing's going. If you get a day like that, dude, sometimes, like, there's nothing wrong with you. We beat ourselves up. Society says, like, depression and anxiety is a bad thing. Depression and anxiety is your body telling you something needs to change. And if you don't listen to it by saying, oh, it's a bad thing and I need to discard it, then you miss the fucking point. You miss the point. Like, anxiety is your body saying, like, I desperately crave control. And maybe that's something you need to look at. And depression is your body saying, you are not living as the person I want you to live as. So let's go ahead and say, shut your shit down. We're going to reassess. You're going to shut all things down. We're going full reset mode. That's what depression is. That's why it feels so sluggish. Why it feels like you can't get anything going. It's because your body's literally telling you, like, dude, you need to switch up. Okay, so that's my 2 cents for today. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.